Good morning, it's Maya here. I know I'm looking a bit wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, but I'm just getting ready for my day and I thought, let's vlog again, let's have fun, let's hang out today, and yeah. So what is new with me? Obviously my last video was my birthday weekend post vlog thing and that was fun. I have kind of let the age 26 sink into me a little bit over the past week, I would say, and I don't know, like I feel really good. I feel like 23 to 25 I was kind of thinking like, oh my god, I'm getting older, like I have to make all these decisions soon, like I don't know what I'm doing with my life, when the reality is like I'm still so young. I was even younger then, and it's just silly to like feel the pressures of society and age. So I'm excited to get older and I still feel young, I still feel fun, I still feel full of life, blah 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 blah. So I have one exciting announcement. My lemon tree just gave its first lemon. Oh my gosh, look at it. Looks kind of like a lime because it never fully, I guess, matured. I kind of was having my lemon tree outside on my balcony where it's really sunny, and I think it got so much light it wanted to flower and have fruits, but then when I brought it back inside it kind of just went back to normal and the fruits fell off, so that's probably my fault. But okay, let's get ready. Today I'm going to get my nails done with my sister Emma, so I'm excited for that. I don't know what I want. I feel like it's a waste not to get something fun, but then I also want it to go with every single outfit, so the decisions are difficult. Let's see how fast I can get ready today. Put a little bit of this high coverage concealer on my cheeks. We are concealed and covered, but my face is looking really pale compared to my body because my concealers are kind of winter concealers. So mixing my foundation, CC cream by It Cosmetics, which honestly I don't even really like. It's just way too dark, but when I mix it with my pale foundation it yields more favorable results. Yeah, see, that'll add a little bit more color to my skin, less pale. Lord, I think I need to try my purifier. Glowing, maybe too pale still, I don't know. Maybe if I mix in just like straight up my darkest ever foundation that I've ever had. Once upon a time in a nursery rhyme, I was this color. So today I want to be a little bit crazy and maybe go for a purple look from this palette that I purchased like 2 years ago. Actually, maybe it was a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't know. They've got some really nice purple shades, so I'm going to, yeah, decide if there's one in here that tickles my fancy, because I'm wearing purple, right? So it's kind of like a blue lavender purple, so let's try Deviant. Oh wow, that's such a pretty lavender color. It's like so light. It's like a pastel. Look how solid that is. So I think this is the final beat that's gonna go with the lips. Look a little darker on camera than I thought they would, so we may just take off the lips, but they've got a nice like purple fleck shimmer. I've got like the really light purple eye makeup. I think it all goes together for like a monochromatic look, which is really cute. Yeah. Feeling myself today, hair wise. Probably not feeling my hair. I'll probably end up tying it up or something just because I'm gonna be riding my bike to the nail appointment, so I don't really see the point in like going crazy over what my hair looks like. It's whatever at this point. One thing that I did do this morning, which I want to tell you guys about because that's just kind of funny. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of synesthesia or synesthesia, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But basically there's like a lot of like famous artist type people that have it over the years, like Marilyn Monroe, like Lorde says she has it, and more recently Billie Eilish. I was reading her Wikipedia page just because I was curious. I've been following Billie Eilish, but I never really knew who she was, and so I wanted to read her Wikipedia page. Went down the internet wormhole, as you do, and she said she had synesthesia. And I was wondering, I keep seeing all these artists having synesthesia. What is it? I want to know, because I'm a pretty creative person myself. I wonder if I can relate at all. So it's this like audio, sensory, color, mental, neurological thing where basically you associate colors and sounds and everything together, and it can have some cognitive advantages, I guess, because you can help with memory and awareness and stuff like that. So I decided to take like an online quick test, so just bear with me. It's on synesthesia.com and I'm not 100% sure what the test is called, but I took it because I was just curious. I didn't know what kind of test it would be or what the point of the test really was. Like I just answered whatever color vibe I got from each day of the week, month of the year, numbers, and audio sounds. And I just was assigning the colors that I thought went with it just based off of my personal experience, I guess. I don't know, hard to describe. But when I was a kid, I knew that I always had, even beyond colors, I had visual abstract imagery that would pop into my head when I thought of certain objects or certain people or sounds and things. I always had this like weird abstract way of associating with them. So I ended up assigning all these colors, but then halfway through the test, I started noticing that they were repeating the months and the days and asking for colors, which was really weird because I was just like, oh, okay, like, do they want me to do the same colors? I don't know. But like, it was only like maybe 3/4 of the way through the test that I realized that they were repeating the same words, letters, numbers, months, whatever. Turns out I got a 137.27 color variance and my reaction test was 94%, which the average score is 90% for people who have synesthesia. So that's pretty crazy if you ask me. Basically, yeah, it was crazy because I wasn't consciously memorizing like, oh, I gave Saturday pink, I gave January blue, but I subconsciously remembered everything. Because if you look here, these are the first one is the first color I gave it, and then somewhere throughout the test, I gave it another color, and pretty much every single one is the exact same or within like the same hue. Like the only ones that were a little bit different were like these ones. So like, but it's like the same idea, right? So that's pretty crazy. Like I got a definite vibe from each symbol, like each letter, each, you know, even down to the sounds. Like look, these are the sounds and these are the colors I gave them. Like what? So that's pretty crazy. I've just never done something like this. It could just be silly because it's like a quick test, but it was pretty cool if you ask me. And I think that getting like such a high percentile is probably like a good indicator. If it was like a mediocre, then maybe like, I don't know, maybe it was just by accident, but I think it's pretty clear. I don't know what this means, but I think it means I'm creative. I don't know, which I pretty much already knew because I love doing art and stuff. So yeah, so synesthesia over here, I think, maybe, who knows. It says that people that resonate with synesthesia have an average color distance from 0 to 90. Some may go up to 110. Look at my color difference. I don't know if it will focus. My color difference is here. This is 0. And 90's like over here, I would say. Yeah, 90's like around 100. That's where I was for my color difference, which is like how close you were to picking the same colors and having that memory. So that's how close I was. That's how much of a difference. Like what? That's crazy. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So this is my outfit of the day. Very gingham purple, checkered, whatever you want to call it. We got the purple eye going on. I did end up putting on some false lashes just because I was like, you know what, I already went all out and that would just elevate this look to the next level. So I did it. It's Tuesday, who cares? I have like the messiest hair, so I'm definitely gonna have to brush it. Let's go make some food. Okay, so I was gonna create some pasta, but I'm thinking of trying this vegan just egg. And I just picked it up from Whole Foods like last week and I haven't yet tried it, so I'm thinking of doing like a little breakfast Benny. I have some pre-made Alfredo type onion sauce that I'm going to use for hollandaise with some lemon, and then I'm going to use some tempeh for bacon, and then I'm going to put it on some whole grain toast and hopefully it tastes delicious. Okay, so I'm just building a quick marinade for my tempeh. So I'm going to use some olive oil, soy sauce, some maple, liquid smoke, garlic powder, paprika, and some nutritional yeast. Next, I'm just stirring it up. And then I'm just gonna pop it in the air fryer. The steam is real. That's decent. I made this in like record time. Looks pretty good. I normally like to add some kind of green or some kind of vegetable of some kind, but I don't have time today. I'm in a bit of a rush. So here we are, let's try this. Okay. I'm curious what this egg is gonna taste like, although I am quite certain it will be a bit masked by all the other stuff I put on here, but. Wow, definitely has a bit of an eggy flavor, but it's not overwhelming. And the texture is pretty close. This is really good. I wanna try just a piece of the egg. Yeah, it's decent. It's a little expensive, so it was around $10 for 4 of these little folded eggs. So that's about like around $2.50 an egg. So that's kind of expensive for sure. But if you're in a bind and you want something quick and easy, it's delicious. I recommend you try it. Look at these layers. Yum. So I'm going to bike ride now to go get my nails done, so that's exciting, and I will take you guys along with me, and then I'm probably gonna go to Emma's afterwards and do some work on her back patio and maybe snatch up some of her bodacious basil. So I just got back from the nail salon. This is what we've got going on. Similar idea as before, but this time I got purple added in, and it's cute. Everything's great, except for these 2 nails have like a weird texture, which I didn't notice till I left, but I'll live. I might go back and say something, but we'll see. How do you like your nails?
They're pretty.
Gorgeous. So I totally forgot to film, but Emma and I were working on Canopy Kitchen, just putting together some logo stuff. It's gonna be launching soon. And look at her house's basil bush. It is amazing. And I'm gonna harvest some. This would be good for Canopy Kitchen. I think you're supposed to trim the flowers anyways. They just stop the plant from growing more leaves. It's based off of my herbology degree.
I can really smell the basil.
Yeah, it's so nice. Look at all of this fresh basil. Oh my goodness, it looks so amazing. Crazy lighting. So I made it home. Wow, that is some crazy basil flavor. So I'm gonna make something to eat. There's like no good lighting at this hour. So yeah, I'm gonna make something to eat, do some more editing for, wow, this lighting is whack. I'm gonna make something to eat, 15 times the charm. Maybe this lighting will be better. Yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna make something to eat.
As I've said.
And I'm going to do some more editing for Canopy Kitchen, and I'm gonna just have a chill night. I'm meeting up with my friend tomorrow. I'm going to be looking after her cat later this week while she goes away, and so she's just showing me around how to look after her. And then I'm gonna hopefully be launching something for Canopy Kitchen this week. And is there anything else I can think of? Not really. Let's make dinner. I'm probably gonna make something with basil, aka pesto of some kind. So let's get started. So I'm thinking of making a soba noodle bowl with pesto and reusing some of my marinade from today for the bacon, but I'm gonna make tofu instead. So it's gonna be like a smoky maple bacon tofu, which will be really good. I think it'll go nicely with the pesto soba noodles. Then I'm gonna throw in some veggies. It'll be like a fusion bowl, I guess. It's kind of like a bit of an Italian pesto vibe with some Canadian maple bacon vibe and some Asian stir fry elements, but not really the flavors. So I don't know, we'll see. Oh, geez. Tofu is always like filled with water. This is a heavy ass chunk of tofu. Like, I have not felt a piece of tofu that's this heavy before. Like, wow. I'm gonna need a bigger knife. So I'm just gonna cut it into cubes. You guys can't even really see because there's like a limited base. And this is what that looks like. And I'm just gonna toss it around a little bit. Hopefully it gets like semi-evenly coated. Kind of a small bowl to be doing this. Smells divine. Okay, let's get started on that pesto. So I got the basil and I'm just going to pick all of the leaves that I want to use. I've already rinsed everything. It's kind of therapeutic, really. It smells so fresh. I have a feeling this is going to be the best pesto I've ever made. I'm going to go in with some olive oil, pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, garlic, nutritional yeast, some lemon. This pesto looks so delicious, and it tastes delicious too. It's to die for. Just sauteing some edamame and broccoli. It's gonna be a really green dinner. How does that look? I am so ready to maybe watch a little show and just eat this delicious looking meal. Okay, Google, make my living room lamps 100% brightness.
All right, setting 2 lights brightness to 100%.
Filters never make food look good. I swear. I guess that looks okay. Delish. So let's say pesto, soba, maple, tofu, delish. It's all about wording. Well, let's dig in and have our first bite. I'm curious as to what the soba noodles will taste like, so I'm going in. In the words of Mr. Incredible, I'm going in. Wow, that's freaking delicious. The flavor hits like right away. Each thing is just so independently flavorful, it's delish.